Queen bee, want no smoke with me. Been turn this motherfucker up 800 degrees. My whole team eat chefs cause she's a treat. Ooh, she's so bougie.
Hey guys, welcome back, and I hope you guys liked my first video. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about some of the questions customers usually have before purchasing lashes, or just some questions you guys might have in general about Link Wit Mu. So I hope you like this video, and I hope you subscribe at the end. So the first question that people usually ask is, how long are your lashes? Now, all of my lashes are 25 millimeters, but even though they're 25 millimeters, they all have their own style. So some of the lashes might be bigger than the others, some of them might be shorter, some of them might be fluffier. So I like to tell my customers to just, give it a try. Even though they say 25, they don't always look 25. Now, I've been getting a lot of reviews on my longer lashes about how big they are, or, like they're not like an everyday look. So, that's fine. I'm definitely looking forward to adding some shorter lengths in my inventory. I'm thinking about maybe like 18 millimeters or like 15 for some people. I don't know yet. I might do 15, but I'll definitely look forward to that. I don't think 25 millimeters is big at all, but to each his own. So that's one of the questions that people always ask before they even buy my lashes. Another question people always ask, because I always tell people that my lashes are reusable up to 10 to 15 times, and for me they go longer than that. So when people ask me that, I tell my customers, it's all up to you. You have to treat your lashes like it's your hair, like it's one of your best wigs. Like, you got to really take care of your lashes. So for me, what I do is I don't sleep in my lashes at all. I used to sleep in my lashes, but I don't. I find that when you wake up, they're a mess, they're crunchy, they're lump-sided, whatever the case is. I just don't sleep in my lashes no more, and I find it like very uncomfortable to sleep in a pair of lashes. So what I do is I snatch some things off and I set them to the side. Listen, wherever they land, that's where they land for the night. But when I wake up, I make sure them things is right there. So what I do is the next day I'll take a pair of tweezers and I'll just like pull off some of the excess glue and just try to clean it with some alcohol if I need to, and just use the spoolie to brush them back out. That's if I need to. They don't usually mess up when I take them off at night. But that brings me to my next question people usually ask. What do you do if you sleep on your lash the wrong way, or if it gets wet? So with my lashes, I provide a spoolie for each lash. So if it does get wet, or if you do sleep on it the wrong way, you can use your spoolie to just brush it back out into place, and everything will be back to normal. Now, if it gets wet, that's a different story. You might want to let it dry a little bit and then use your spoolie to brush it back to normal. Also, another question people have is how do I clean the lash strip? So what you want to do is like I said, get a pair of tweezers and take some of the excess glue off of the lash band gently. You don't want to do it too hard because you might rip the lash band, but I've never had any problems with that. That's why I don't apply the water or alcohol until I took off all of the excess glue. I know some people, they like to dip it in water or alcohol first and then take off the old glue, but I think it's better to do it when it's completely dry, because you don't want to rip the lash band, or you don't want the glue to be sticky and hard to get off. So that's definitely one of the tips I always give my customers, to just let the lash completely dry when it's wet, and then, you know, take off the glue and brush it back out. Now if you really want to clean them, like if you want to deep clean so that they're like brand new, you can get a bowl of witch hazel or alcohol and just soak the lash inside of it and let it sit for about like maybe a minute, not even that long, probably a minute, and just let it soak, and like I said, let it air dry completely, and then take off the glue. It's easier when it's when the glue's dry. Trust me, I'm telling you, you don't want to rip your lashes. So yeah, that's what I tell people when they want to clean their lashes. Now, another question people usually ask is, what do I do with my real lashes, like my own? So sometimes, you know, you don't want to always wear strips, and you just want to be natural for the day, because I know sometimes these lashes, listen, I'll be ready to pop these things off. So if you want, you know, to take care of your real lashes, I always tell my customers to make sure you're cleaning your face, your eyes at night before you go to bed, or you're cleaning them when you wake up, you know, just around them. You might want to take like some Vaseline and just, you know, wipe around your eyes. But what I do, I use coconut oil, and I just take like a little bit, and I like, you know, rub through my eyelashes so that they're strong, you know, they're still growing and breathing. I don't wear lashes on Sundays. I don't tell nobody that, but I don't wear lashes on Sundays. I don't know why, but it's like my natural day. So that's the day where I'm really like cleaning my face and deep cleaning, taking the spoolie, brushing through my eyelashes, because I don't have no eyelashes, so I have to wear strips. But yes, that's just some tips if you want to, you know, take care of your real eyelashes. I see there's one more. Oh, everyone always asks me what's my favorite lash, what's my favorite style. So my favorite style is I would say it's princess. So if you're loyal, if you're one of my loyal customers, you know that style. So this one that I have on is, I think this is part of my new batch that I just got. So I call myself switching things up a little, trying some new styles, and honestly, I wasn't really a fan of those, but from that batch, these were the best ones. I think this is style hashtag. I think this was the best one. But like I said, my favorite, my top seller is princess. That's my favorite style. They're not bulky, they're fluffy, the lash spin is thick, you know, they give you that like that exotic look, like, you know, like damn, like she popping, like but yes, that's definitely my favorite style. Exotic, I have another style called exotic, that's my second favorite. And what other one? It's another one. Exotic, princess. Oh, and my third one is desperate. That's my third favorite. Those are my top sellers. So if you go to my page at Link Wit Mu on Instagram, you'll see some of those styles on my page, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see, be popping. But I think my customers' favorite, those are my top sellers, but I think that the best one, the one that everyone likes, is the Sneaky Link. I honestly think it's the name that get people, because it's like, ooh, I want a Sneaky Link. like I think that's what get people. But that one's that's a good one. I definitely recommend that style too, only because, like I said, most people want like a everyday look. They want they don't want something that's too bulky, you know, just for a regular day. Like, but I definitely recommend all 4 of those styles. I recommend every style really. So that's pretty much it for the questions today. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.